A man who was left paralyzed years ago by a traffic stop made by a Pittsburgh police officer has a new claim against police. It comes just months after Leon Ford settled his lawsuit against the city. Ralph Iannotti is joining us live now with the very latest. Ralph.
Yeah, thanks very much, Susan. Tonight, some words allegedly uttered by a veteran Pittsburgh police officer are under investigation. Were they improper? Did they cross the line and go against police policy? Well, his behavior has come under scrutiny after an encounter this weekend here on the city's North Shore. Leon Ford was left paralyzed after he was shot by a Pittsburgh police officer 6 years ago. After numerous court hearings and delays, the city awarded Ford $5.5 million to settle a civil rights lawsuit. Now, Ford says he's had an encounter with a police officer over the weekend that left him angry. According to Ford's Facebook post, it happened here on the North Shore on Saturday when police officer Paul Jenkins was working a second job near Heinz Field during the Steelers game. Ford wrote he smiled at Jenkins. The officer's response was a hateful glare. He said he asked for the officer's name, but Jenkins reportedly said he didn't have to speak to me, and I was only looking for another check. I was infuriated, Ford wrote.
For the officer to say to him, you just want another check, to a man who's sitting in a young man who's sitting in a wheelchair for life. I don't care how much money he got. I don't want to be in a wheelchair. I don't care how much money somebody gives me.
Tim Stevens, who heads up Pittsburgh's Black Political Empowerment Project, said he was dismayed and upset by Jenkins' reported comments. And he's fired off letters to the mayor and other city officials, calling the incident a slap in the face to ongoing efforts to improve police-community relations.
And we cannot let an incident like this stand without calling it out. And in my letter, I said, let's use this as a teachable moment for our fellow officers within the police bureau, and that this officer be disciplined at the highest level possible.
Commander Eric Holmes, the chief of staff for Pittsburgh Police Chief Scott Schubert, says the incident is now under review. Police policy, Holmes says, states officers should give their names if asked, and their name tag should be worn when in uniform, even if working a second job. Holmes indicated if the remarks attributed to Jenkins are proven to be correct, they were inappropriate.
Once we received word of what occurred, we immediately made the proper notifications and initiated an internal investigation through our Office of Municipal Investigations.
Now, tonight, Officer Jenkins remains on duty. We reached out several times today to Leon Ford. He has not gotten back to us. Live tonight on the North Shore, I'm Ralph Iannotti, KDKA-TV News.